Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from Redolescence. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I have my good friend Carlos joining me.
Hello, everyone.
And we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Kosmala, and this one is called Number 8 Tonic Vert, so stay tuned. The two of us attended the launch event in New York. It is a brand new collection of fragrances called The Alchemy of Scent. They're available at 59th Street at the Bloomingdale's location in New York. And we were super stoked to meet the perfumer, take some pictures with him, possibly run into a few other celebrities who attended the event that evening, as well as a few other fragrance reviewers too. And so this is the one that I sort of requested from the brand. So this was sent to me by the brand. So I do want to disclose that. And this is number 8 Tonic Vert. I would go as far as saying this is their second most citrusy composition that they have in their lineup. With the first one being number 1, coincidentally.
Yes.
And so this is one that you don't own, so you don't have as much experience with this one.
Right.
But just off the initial spray, what do you get from this one?
For me, this definitely smells very citrus forward and definitely a prominent player in this composition. It's one of those that makes you happy when you spray it. You've got lime and lemon and grapefruit, I believe. Mm-hmm. But besides the citrus, there's a certain zestiness, like when you zest a lemon or a lime for cooking.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with that smell, and that's what I get from this one.
Yeah, it's incredibly lemony to me. So I think that that's the strongest citrus note that's found in here. There is bergamot, like Carlos said. There's also lime and there's lemon. There's a ton of citrus in here, pomelo or grapefruit as well. Mm-hmm. But I definitely feel as though the lemon stands out more so than the other ingredients. As a matter of fact, if I had to compare this to another fragrance, it might be Eau d'Adrienne by Nicutal.
Okay.
Or even Aquaviva by Profumum Roma.
I was just thinking in my head that it's not quite as lemony as that.
Right.
For me, like I do get the combination of citruses, but
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, there's definitely more going on in here as well. You do have some subtle woods in the base, and there's also a prominent note of musk. And so you do get the musk from the beginning, but what I like about it is that it doesn't portray a super animalic character, because that's typically something that might turn either myself or other people off, is when you have something that smells uberly animalic to the point where it kind of smells like BO or halitosis.
Yeah.
So, no, that is not what you get from this. It actually gives a very sort of sharp yet clean approach, which I do like. Now, if you're not a fan of citrus fragrances, this is one that you probably want to steer clear of, just because the citrus in here is so concentrated, it's so strong. And one thing that the perfumer was telling me, so he was trained in Paris, and then he loves working with citrus. He loves the versatility of citrus notes, and this is the second, like I said earlier, the second strongest citrus note that he has to offer in a fragrance, with the first one being number 1, which we both kind of agree smells similar to Neroli Portofino.
But with a super duper long lasting base that lasts forever, it seems.
Oh my god, yeah.
The line overall is pretty consistently powerful.
Okay.
And they definitely last on skin and people smell you. I've worn several of his fragrances at work and people noticed.
Yeah, I was going to make that same comment. So I also own number 4 from this collection, and I did maybe 3 or 4 sprays of it, and I was getting told by people that they could smell me.
Yeah.
And that perhaps I put on a little bit too much that day, which in my opinion, I didn't think I did. But I was getting that comment.
Somebody said, I was asking what they thought of something I was wearing. It wasn't this. But then they said, but that one you were wearing the other day, and it was the day I was wearing this, was really strong. Really? I smelled you everywhere you walked.
You have number 7?
That day I wore number 4, I believe.
Okay. All right. That's a little bit sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But in any case, I do think that it's a really interesting line that they just came out with. This is the one from the collection that, in my opinion, smells the most original, in the sense that I can't quite pin it into any other fragrance. I know just earlier I said number 1 kind of reminds me of Neroli Portofino, but unfortunately a lot of people do fall within that trap, because the moment that you have a Neroli note as concentrated as that, everybody's going to reference it to 4711 or Neroli Portofino. It's just something that's bound to happen. But all in all, I do find this to be a really nice scent. It also conveys more of like a dressed up professional vibe. And so this is one that I would certainly feel comfortable recommending to somebody who's looking for something new that they can wear in the office in a dressed up sort of scenario. It probably lacks the sensual characteristic that I would recommend this for like a date night or something like that. So I think this is more casual, but also professional as well. So any closing thoughts on this one?
it's a nice fragrance that definitely you guys should check out, and I definitely think it'll work for you citrus lovers out there.
All right, cool. So I'm going to leave a link down below if you are interested in discovering the brand a little bit further. Thank you all so much for tuning into this channel, and Carlos, thank you as well for coming on my channel.
My pleasure.
Once again, I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to this channel and you took something of value from this video, I would love it if you could subscribe to both of us. I'm going to be leaving Carlos's information down below. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button in the corner. And this way, whenever I do upload future fragrance-related content, it will get delivered straight to your feed. You never need to worry about missing any of our future uploads, and that includes reviews just like this one, top 10 lists, giveaways, unboxings, interviews, special guests, and everything fragrance-related.
New discoveries.
That too. Let's throw everything into the list. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care.
Bye.